Hey guys, it's Marlo back with yet another Funko Pop video review. This time it's for the DC Superheroes Previews exclusive Lobo. Now this version is the bloody version. As you can see here through the window, Lobo has some blood splattered throughout, all over his face and on the gun there, a little bit on his hands. And from what I saw from the sample photos or the prototype pics, I thought the blood was going to be a little bit better looking than what you see here in the final version. I'll put a little picture of what I'm talking about so you can compare. But yeah, I was kind of disappointed to see how this turned out. The blood, to me anyways, doesn't really look like blood. I mean, they're just sort of red splotches all over his face. Kind of look like measles or something like that, or chickenpox. So a bit bummed about that. So what I'm thinking of doing is customizing this later on and splattering some red acrylic paint on them to make it look a little bit more like blood. So before I do that, let me give you guys a closer look at the figure. Let's look at the box real quick too. The side of the box there with Lobo, a nice cool image. This is pretty much more of the clean version that you can see right there. The back of the box, nice illustration. I don't know if that was done by Simon Beasley, but for you fans, you know he did a lot of the cool Lobo artwork back in the day. The other side there, the back of the box, or not the back, the top of the box, and once again the front of the package. So let's take them out and take a closer look at Bloody Lobo out of the package. And here we have Lobo out of the package. He looks a little bit better out of package, but again, the blood to me, again, just looks a little, you know, the way it was sploshed around his face, it just doesn't look right. It looks, I don't know, a little too clean. I don't know, I wish some of it was dripping down a little bit more and looked a little bit more random. Again, it looks like measles or chickenpox to me. So what I'm going to do is probably take some acrylic paint. I have some old model Tamiya color acrylic paint here, and I'm going to use this red flat type and just splatter it around on the figure to make the blood look a lot cooler, at least, you know, in my opinion. I don't really care. I mean, I collect these for myself, and I don't plan to resell any of this stuff, so I just want them to look a lot cooler than the way I think he looks right here. But let's take a look at him. For you collectors out there, this is how he will look out of package. Again, some blood there on his hands, on the weapons there, on the gun and the hook. You can see some there on his feet. And he's a pretty cool looking pop. Nice details throughout. You can see there at the back, it says "Bite Me, Fanboy." Looking really cool. The back of the head there. Really cool sculpting with the hair. So as far as pops goes, this is a really nice looking pop. Alright, so probably it's kind of late right now, but in the morning, again, I'm going to try to customize this, so I'll give you guys a look at that as soon as I get it done. Alright guys, so today I had some time in the afternoon to customize this pop and add a little bit more blood to him. So you can see here he's a lot more to my liking, a lot more blood splatter, and a little bit closer to what I was expecting originally from this pop. So you can see there, tried to color match the blood color there. It's not just a regular bright red, it's a little bit darker. I mixed some of that red acrylic paint with a little bit of black to darken the red. And I think it's a pretty close match to the color they used. And you can see I put some blood on the hook there, a little bit more on the shoes, and splattered throughout the body. More blood on the gun, and definitely all over his face, looking a little bit more natural, and not like just a bunch of red spots on his face like chickenpox or whatever. I even got some in his hair, figured what the heck. So, I don't know, some of you guys might not like it. You might think I messed up my figure here. But I like it, and, you know, at the end of the day, it's what you like out of your collectibles and toys and the enjoyment you get out of it. I mean, I'm not here to resell these or, you know, keep them mint or whatever for some kind of future dealings or whatever, but I like it, so hopefully you guys think it's cool too. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Probably went a little bit overboard, but hey, it's Lobo. I like it. So there's my bloody Lobo. Oops, almost dropped him there. And while I was at it, I customized a few other pops. I had an extra John Wick here. I know there's a Chase variant that's kind of bloody, but I never found it. So I kind of made my own version here, a little bit bloodied up and covered with blood splatter, and a bloody version of the Punisher. Again, these are just extra pops I had. I found them for like a few bucks, so figured what the heck. And I mistakenly bought this Conan. I thought I didn't have him yet, but I already did to my discovery later on, so I made my own bloody version, put some blood on the sword and all over his face. This bloody Negan, I added more blood to him because I wanted him to be more bloody. He didn't have any blood on his bat, so I added that, and you could see throughout his face there. And another bloody figure was this Chase Tiffany. Again, she was kind of a lazy Chase. She had a little bit of blood on her, so I wanted to go a little bit more overboard, and I put more blood splatter on her, and you could see there's a lot more on her dress there. Just really wanted her to stand out and look different from the regular version. So again, just went crazy with the blood effects. So that's it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share the video, like the video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, guys. Take care. Keep on collecting, guys. Bye-bye.